Hey y'all, for real. Welcome to my 1 month keto update. I'm almost out of coffee. Literally, this is my bulletproof coffee mug, for real, or my big teacher's one. That's in my first keto video thing. I don't know. So, welcome back, and this is my update on keto. I actually didn't weigh myself today, and I should have weighed myself today. Darn. Well, keto, for those of you who are looking to learn more about keto, is a high-fat, moderate protein, I guess, and low-carb diet. And I'm loving it. I have to say that I am truly loving it. And I'm not saying that it's easy, because yes, I crave things. I wouldn't say crave. I would say when I see it, it's like, damn, I remember what that used to taste like. So I kind of eye it, and then I'm just like, no, it's not worth it. I have to say that this is probably the easiest. Not saying it's easy, because you have to have self-control. Like I said, I see things that people around me eat, and they offer me, and I have to say no. So I'm not going to say it's easy, but as far as restrictions and all that, I think this is the best diet that has worked for me when it comes to that. And the reason is because I still get to eat a lot of good foods. I eat butter. Come on now, butter. Bacon. I love bacon. Like, what other diet is going to tell you, here, throw some bacon on your salad so that you can get some fats? No other diet. So, it's been pretty good to me, but let me tell you, it took me some time. Don't get me wrong, I've only been doing it for 1 month. And this is why it took me some time. Because transitioning from regular, and I was eating really bad before I started. And I don't mean like bad according to keto. I mean like I'm diabetic, but I don't give a fuck. I'm going to eat this cake. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat that. I mean, I was bad. I was like addicted to French fries. It was just really bad. Like, everything that I shouldn't be eating, I wanted to stuff in my mouth. So I kind of just decided, like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then the very first day that I did it, it didn't quite come out, because you don't really know what carries carbs, and basically everything carries carbs almost, but you really don't know how many carbs. And even if they're good carbs, there's still such thing as going over your good carbs, and because that's what you should have in keto, is the good carbs that come from vegetables and stuff. And so it was so easy for me to go over that my first day, but I took that as a learning day. I tracked everything I ate, and I was just like, okay, so now I know this type of eating isn't going to work for me. Tomorrow will be a new day. My second day was a little bit better. I was still over on carbs, but much closer to my 5% mark. And then from there on, I started adjusting my food. To me, it is very important to track what you're eating. Not necessarily for the calories wise, and that's a whole another issue. Some people will tell you to cut calories, and some people will tell you not to. I don't know. I'm not a pro. I've only been doing it for 1 month. But I guess my calorie intake is less, even though I eat a lot of days I go over my calorie intake. That's probably why I haven't lost as much weight as I know I can. But my thing is, if I'm hungry, I'm going to eat. That sounds bad, but I'm eating the right things, and I'm making sure that it fits in within my grams of fat and carb and protein. Okay, so yeah, I slowly started transitioning into getting better by tracking, because like I said, there are certain things that I didn't know had as much carbs as they did. But let me tell you, that first week was a hell of a week. Excuse you, Cinnamon. I'm filming here. It was one hell of a week, and let me tell you why. I wouldn't say I got the keto flu, because I didn't feel flu symptoms. At least I don't think they're flu symptoms. But when I tell you that this shit was the worst thing, it was the worst thing. I mean, headaches all day. Not for a couple minutes, for an hour, no, all day. And it was like the weirdest type of headaches. And my muscles ached so bad. I felt sore, like I had been working out and I hadn't done shit. Like it hurt to lay down. So fucking sore. And I had a lot of like fogginess, like one of the headaches, I remember explaining to Jerry, it's like my brain hurts. Like I feel like I was trying to think at my normal rate of thinking, and things just were not going at my normal rate. And so it was just like a lot of mixed up stuff going on in here. I also was very, very, very tired. I literally would come home from work, could go to sleep, and would not want to wake up for dinner or anything. So that lasted a couple of days throughout my first week. After that, I did pretty well up until we had a date night, and I cheated, I guess, with we went to Fogo de Chao. I had some cheese bread and some, hey, what's the little sticks called again? They're not yuca. The little sticks. Polenta sticks. I had a lot of those, but that same night I also had a lot of protein, and I like fatty meats, like ribeye and stuff, so I also had a lot of fat. So though I did cheat, I think it helped that I didn't have a day full of carbs, that I mean, at the end of the day, my percentage of carbs was still pretty low, because I still had a lot of protein and a lot of fats. So I think that contributed to me not getting those symptoms when I was trying to get back into ketosis. And when I say back into ketosis, I really mean I think I'm in ketosis, because I didn't buy little pea strips, because I know they're only effective for a couple weeks, because the ultimate goal is for your body to use those ketones instead of releasing them. So I think that's what contributed to me not feeling so shitty. And also that as soon as I got home, I was drinking water, straight water. And then also the next day I was drinking a lot of water, just because I didn't want it to affect me the way it did the first week. And ever since then, everything was going really, really smooth. Really, really smooth. But I mean, like, I was even low on calories, low on carbs, low on, like, I wasn't always hitting my 5% mark. Trust me, everything was going fine, really smooth. Oh, and before the Fogo de Chao thing, I had gone down like to 188 from around 196, 195. But after Fogo de Chao, I went up to 192, which I figured maybe it was my body having like water weight or whatever. And then by the end of that week, I was back at 188. And then I got sick. And it wasn't like the keto flu. It was like I got a cold. Like I was starting to get a cold. If you see one of my previous videos, I had said, oh, I'm starting to get sick. I need to go take some medicine. Well, my extra new ass wasn't thinking about it, so I took cold medicine. But the problem there is that I took the liquid kind. Now, the first time I took this medicine, I didn't really feel nothing, whatever. But that same day, it was a Sunday, I told myself, ooh, let me go take some medicine before I go to sleep and she'll get worse tomorrow at work. So I get up, I think it was Super Sunday, I don't know. I get up, go take this medicine. Literally, as soon as I put the little cup down, I felt drunk. And so I go and I talk to Jerry and I'm like, do you think they put like sugar in this stuff? He was like, I think they do. So at that moment, I was totally pissed off at myself because I didn't even think of it. Like, to me, it was just cold medicine and I was getting a cold and I just wanted a nip in the bud and I just couldn't. I just couldn't believe that I had knocked myself out of ketosis over my cough. And I know I knocked myself out of ketosis because for this past week, because it happened last weekend. For this past week, it's been so hard for me to get back on track. Like, I literally, the first couple of days, I went back to feeling, muscle aches, headaches, tired, and I was honestly craving. This time I was actually craving chocolate and all these other things that I hadn't been craving before. And no matter how much water I drank or what, I wasn't getting through it. And it caused me to gain so much weight because though I was not cheating, I was overeating so much. Like, I was like, I can't have that chocolate, so I'm just going to eat this. Or I can't have this, so I'm just going to eat this. So I was eating so much and it caused me to get straight back to where I was, if not worse, before I started keto. So from 188, I went up to like 196 highest, right? The last time I weighed myself, I was back at 192. So this is all between Sunday and Saturday because today is Saturday. I didn't get to weigh myself today. I forgot. I was in a rush this morning. But, I mean, that shit just threw me off completely. So, that kind of just sums up where I've been to this point. Will I continue with keto? Yes. I know there will be days that I will eat more and days that I will eat less, and I know that's perfectly fine, and I know I still have to try to find my balance because at the end of the day, you have to do what's best for you. Do I recommend it? So far, yeah. Simply because it's been one of the not easier, but the one that I feel that I could stay committed to the longest because it does still allow me to eat pretty good foods. I don't feel limited. Now, this past week, I was feeling limited when I couldn't have this and that and that. And I was going over my calories and all that. But I think so far, so good. So I would say my total weight loss before the cold medicine thing was around 6-7 pounds, I think. I don't know. I didn't really weigh myself on the day before I started or on the day I started. I didn't do that. I should have, but I didn't. Like I said, my intentions aren't necessarily weight loss. It's helping my PCOS and helping my diabetes. So do I feel like I've helped those? Yes. I do because I have cut down on carbs tremendously, and I know that is one of the biggest no-nos for diabetes. So I do feel like I am helping those. Am I cured by any means? I mean, what am I saying? Am I cured? No. No. I've only been doing keto for 1 month. I had one day where I decided to eat the cheesy bread and the polenta. Love the polenta. But the other day it was medicine and it killed me. That's all I can say. Yeah, if y'all have any questions about it, I want to know a little bit more about what I'm doing or eating, please let me know in the comments down below. So I hope that these videos will get better with time as I grow as a person and as a keto I don't know. But yeah, just don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Okay, I'll be looking to interact with you guys. So until next time, bye.